What's going on, Speed Squad? Welcome back to the channel. Connor Speed6 here. Hey, we're back on Dirt 5 again today. Again with exclusive early access. Had the game for a little while, had a little bit of time to play it, and I have to say this is absolutely fantastic. Huge again. Thank you to Codemasters and everyone at Dirt 5 for the early access and allowing me to get my hands on this a little bit early. What I wanted to do now is go ahead and dive into a little bit of the photo mode. Take a look at some of the features that it has. While I'm not a professional or extremely experienced photographer in video gaming, I still want to go over the features with you guys so you know exactly what you're getting into. That way you can go ahead and have your best foot forward when you get your hands on the actual game, so you can get all of these great photos taken and posted to your socials ASAP. But before we get into it, please leave the video a like, leave me a positive comment, and of course if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button for me. Join the Speed Squad. We would love to have you join the family. My Discord link is in the description below, as well as the Connor Speed6 Teespring store. So if you'd like to get any of my Connor Speed6 merch, it is down there as well. But yeah, let's jump into this and take a look at photo mode in Dirt 5. What I did is I just hopped into a stage here in time trial mode. We are in the ever so amazing Audi TT. This thing is an absolute beast. It is an all-wheel drive vehicle in the GT cars class. This is one of the mini maps in the game, the many different locations. It is Italy. I'm not sure why I chose it. I just assumed it would be pretty, and it's pretty cool. So here we are in photo mode. You have, as always, free reign around the car. You can move around the car while the menu is up, as you can see there. You do have your options down at the bottom of the screen. So just like any normal photo mode in most games, you can toggle your UI off by hitting a button, which is A here. Bring it back by hitting the same button. But again, yeah, you can move around the car with this up, so you can kind of adjust as you go. So looking at the options there on the left, you have autofocus distancing as an option. So what that does is that automatically sort of brings the car or the main item you're focusing on in the shot to the foreground, and sort of kind of throws everything in the background where it needs to be and focuses on the car. Otherwise, what you can do is you can actually turn on your focus line with hitting your Y button, and then you can adjust this. So as you can see, the focus line comes towards you or goes away from you, and that's where the main focus in the photo is going to be. So if we want to have it sort of mid-car, you can do that. If you want to have it on the front bumper fender area, because that's kind of what we see first here on the car. Again, I'm not a professional photographer in game. I don't ever claim to be. I do think I take decent pictures, but this is just going to be solely for your informational purposes. So we'll adjust the focus distance to about here. That's going to give us a main focus on the most visible part of the car to the eye in the picture. You can adjust the aperture. Of course, the aperture is what's going to blur the background a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to turn the aperture down a little bit. I'm not going to have it fully down because I don't want too many of those lines in the shot. Now, instead of having a dedicated button to pitch the camera, you actually go to the camera roll option. That again tilts the camera left or right. What we're going to do is we're going to throw it a little bit left. That way it gives the look of the car sort of being really flogged around that corner. But yeah, you can take it a full 90 one way or the other, which is good because that means we have wallpaper options, phone wallpaper options, I should say. Actually, you can take it completely upside down. So yeah, you can rotate the camera upside down. It's basically 180 degrees from 90. So that's kind of cool. All right, so let's just adjust it a little bit here. Now the field of view, instead of zooming in and out, you adjust your field of view by sliding this field of view selector. So adjust this just a little bit, get some of that dirt being thrown, get rid of the UI for a second just to see what we have going on here. Yeah, so your field of view you can adjust there. You can adjust your shutter speed. So you can make it a 1:1 shutter speed, or you can change it all the way to a 1 to 8,000 shutter speed. Shutter speed, of course, is how fast the camera snaps the picture, thus making items in the background get that, yeah, see, as you can see, it adjusts there. If you notice in the top there, it's processing. So that's what you get whenever you have a full 1:1 shutter speed. Of course, taking it down a bit, let it process, and as you can see, it starts to blur just a little bit, give you that speed blur in the background. Not a whole lot though, of course. But yeah, so you can adjust that. You can adjust the tracking to attach, follow, or off completely. So again, you do have some pretty good options. That's just on the main screen. So let me adjust my shutter speed down slightly. Focus distance, let me get more of the front of the car. That way it maybe blurs out the back a little bit. Let's see what this looks like now. It's gonna process. Now you don't really have to worry about anything here because once this processes, you can then take your screenshot and upload it to OneDrive or Xbox Live. That's good. All right, so moving on, right bumpering to the effects option. You can adjust your exposure, of course, which makes everything really, really bright or really, really dim. And then from there, you can actually adjust the effect strength. So if you have your exposure really, really, really high, you can adjust the strength all the way down or all the way up or wherever you want. That really, really lets you fine tune the exposure. Something really cool is you can adjust the time of day in photo mode. Gives you the options for early dawn, morning, midday, afternoon, early evening, and dusk, as well as night. Default, that takes you to the time of day you were in during the race that you were in already. So let's just go back to midday. Really, really cool though. It gives you plenty of options. It's just awesome to me that you can adjust the actual time of day in photo mode. That's really cool. So this is actually a really cool feature, something I've never really seen in a photo mode. So you can turn a spotlight on or off. So what you do, you can adjust a spotlight literally to shine wherever you would like. So for example, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's change this to night. That way we can actually see how the spotlight works. All right, so as you can see, there's a big bright light in the background. What we're gonna do is we're actually going to move this spotlight to where we want it. Okay, so let's move this spotlight a little bit. You can actually move the spotlight exactly how you move the camera. So you can go down, up, left, right, all around, pitch, tilt, everything. So let's move the spotlight to, actually let's take it up a little bit. Nice overhead light there. Let's move in to the camera again. So what you do is you can turn the spotlight on. You have to select control spotlight. That moves the spotlight around the car, allows you the option to do so. Then when you're done, you set it, and then you can move back to the camera by selecting move to camera. So now, as you can see, the spotlight's over here, in the sky, shining a beautiful beam of light down. Now what you can do then from there is you can actually adjust the intensity of the spotlight. So you can turn it way up, way down, or completely off. One of my favorite things though is you can actually adjust the color of the light by adjusting the R, G, or B colors. So if you want more of a green light, you can turn the green light up. If you want to adjust it to more of a yellow tone, you can leave the green as is, adjust the red, a little bit of red in there, make a nice yellow orange tint, or you can adjust, lose the green, turn it to a purple tint, etc. So what I'll do is we'll just leave it as is right now for a regular white light. A pretty awesome option though, especially in a dark location like this at night. It's fantastic. It's a great option, gives you lots of different opportunities. Moving on to the filters, you have in-game filters provided to you. If you notice though, when you adjust to the next filter, which is action, autumn, etc., it doesn't do anything. What you have to do is you have to actually go down to the intensity and use the slider. And that will adjust the in-game filter provided to us to your liking. So again, you have available options in-game, but you can still tailor them to the shot you're wanting. So let's go over to the next thing. Autumn, of course, very milky, warm temperatures, things like that. Black and white, the intensity you can turn all the way up, which is full black and white, or you can lower it down, which brings a little bit of color back into the shot. Again, something really, really cool. Not a lot of photo modes have this that I've ever personally seen. Advanced filters, again, you have multiple options and you can adjust the filter intensity. So as you can see there, we've got a nice little film grain option, some chromatic abrasion, vignette, a CRT monitor. So again, really, really cool things. There is going to be a ton of different things people do. I can't wait to see the actual virtual photographers get in here. Please tag me in your photos. Anytime you tag me, I'm going to share it. That's just who I am. So hit me up on Twitter, tag me in the tweet. I will retweet it. I promise you that. From there, you can adjust the frame. Again, the intensity, you can adjust how much frame you want, how little frame you want. A vignette, the different borders, which are provided in game, of course. You've got the dirt logo. There's all kinds of different cool stuff in here. So they've really given us a ton of options. But yeah, that's pretty much everything in photo mode here in Dirt 5. Again, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with in all of your pictures. They're going to be significantly better than mine. Again, I didn't claim to be a fantastic photographer. I do think that I'm decent. But yeah, you guys blow me away half the time with all of your shots in game and what you can do with them in your editing process afterwards if you do that. But yes, that's it for me, everybody. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you out whenever you have access to the full game. Again, please be sure to leave the video a like, leave me a positive comment, and again, if you're new around here, please hit that subscribe button for me. It would really mean a lot to have you join the Speed Squad. Join the Discord, the link for that is below as well. Add me on socials. Again, any photographers that shoot some pictures in this game, always tag me. I love getting tagged and seeing your guys' work. I love sharing it. I'm a community guy, that's why I'm here. But that's it for me today, guys. Until next time, I am Connor Speed 6. Thank you so much again for watching. Much love, everyone. See you soon. Bye.